We present a deep neural network that uses both sensor data and image content to stabilize videos, through unsupervised learning. Novel relative motion representation, as well as a multi-stage training process, are presented to optimize our model without any supervision. Our stabilization runs online with look-ahead frames, and does not require per-video optimization. We demonstrated the proposed method outperforms the state-of-art alternative solutions, via quantitative evaluations and a user study. To the best of our knowledge, this is the first DNN solution that adopts both sensor data and image for stabilization. Given an input video, we first remove the OIS translation and extract the raw optical flow. In this way, the input to our model contains only the camera and object motions. Meanwhile, we also obtain the real camera poses from the gyroscope and convert it to a relative quaternion. An encoder with 2D convolutions embeds optical flows to a latent space, which is then concatenated with the real camera poses into a joint motion representation. This joint motion representation is fed to a LSTM cell and FC layers to predict the new virtual camera pose as a quaternion. The losses, such as motion smoothness, are calculated at this stage. The virtual camera pose is also fed back into the LSTM input as the virtual pose history. Thus, a complete motion representation contains the latent code from optical flow, a segment of real pose history, and a virtual pose history. Finally, we warp the input frame based in the OIS and virtual camera pose to generate the stabilized frame. On the bottom right, the model using relative poses outputs a more stable motion, and it better follows the real camera. The protrusion loss reduces undefined regions, and enables a larger field of view. The optical flow loss further improves the FOV and motion smoothness. For example, the residual motions of objects with different depths along the roadside are effectively suppressed. With the LSTM block, our model learns motion patterns well, and generates more stable predictions. Compared with state-of-the-art alternatives, our method produces more stable motions. And it is free of local distortion and wobbling artifacts. Here is another example. On a near-stable scene, our result produces more static results, as if it is captured on a tripod. Our method better preserves the intentional direction, and does not introduce large rotation deviations. We now show more examples on the category of driving, parallax, running, and rotation. We have tested our method on a newly collected video and sensor dataset with a wide range of variations, such as scenes, illuminations, and motions, and our method produces the best stabilized results. Note that when the post-cropping in the corresponding source code does not work, such as crashes due to unexpected distortion, we use the uncropped results instead.